This is an impression of my dad explaining his and my mom's divorce, but my dad is Eminem.
The 2008 financial recession has put a tremendous toll on me and your mother's marriage. And so when asked if we wanted to renew our vows, we both said nay. Like a 2-horse-drawn carriage, parents' union cut short like Karen's been errand, running back and forth from courts like sports. In fact, that's an active, apt metaphor for our course of action. See, me and your mom faced off in court and had a bad time. Nothing made sense, so after 2 quarters we decided on halftime. But something's not quite right. See, something's been brain busting me. These alimony fiends, they trying to get a huff of me. I give your mom the green, but we still split joint custody. Ugh. Very sorry, though.
Interesting fact about having autism, when you're diagnosed, another thing they look for are signs of schizophrenia, because apparently they're related. So after I was diagnosed, I had to answer all these new questions. And afterward, I was like, so do I have it? And the guy was like, I mean, if you do, it's like very acute schizophrenia. Which, I didn't know what acute meant. I thought he meant like adorable schizophrenia. You know, like the voices in my head can't pronounce their R's. Everyone in your family is an imposter. They've been replaced by the government. You must burn them. You know? Or like, if I'm in a beautiful mind, the federal agent following me around is just 2 kids in trench coats.
A Day in My Life, What Actually Happens in New York City, Part 3. I start my day by walking to the deli and passing the active crime scene, where someone was lying down in front of my apartment last night. At the deli, a man pulls a live eagle out of his jacket. Before I leave, I make sure to say good morning to the bodega cat, whose name I cannot say because it is a slur. Later, I decide to take a walk in the park, where the remains of some sort of baby doll sacrifice had clearly taken place. I was a little unsettled by the vibes that it gave off, but luckily I found a life extension potion in the trash. On my walk back, I enter the bagel zone, where the universe has left me an ominous message. Fresh cabbage. Daddy loves Jacob. God loves you. Chucky. Chucky loves you. Continuing on, I pass the shadiest dentist office I have ever seen. Literally, what is this? I end my day by listening to the neighborhood kazoo kid play the song of his people, and reading about how 50% of all DNA found on the NYC subway does not match any known organism.
I'm getting ripped tonight, R.I.P. that. Welcome to the bread bank. We sell bread, we sell loaves. We got bread on deck, bread on the flow. Toasted, bro, shut the fuck up. Listen, I just need a baguette and a brioche. We don't have either of those. You can get the gluten-free white bread or the potato bread. What the fuck is gluten? Take that shit out. It's gluten-free. I don't care if it's free. Swear on your fucking Yeezys. If you want to fight, we gonna fight. You trying to be on World Star? What, you gonna record it? Yeah, I got my dollar store camera on. What's the fucking situation? What the fuck do you want? I'm the motherfucking manager at the bread store. Bread. Listen, tell him to take the motherfucking gluten out the bread. I mean, you shut that bullshit up, chief. We can't take shit out the bread. Why put it in the first place? I know we all smoke.
Okay, so I got arrested last summer during the Black Lives Matter protests, and they haven't charged me yet, so this is all conjecture, but I may or may not have noticed a high correlation between men insecure about their baldness and men who become police, and so I may or may not have called members of St. Louis's finest, the Humpty Dumpty Brigade, but basically when they broke off the protest, they arrested me, they brought me to Florescen's basement. They didn't wear masks, of course, but I was less concerned about catching COVID as I was of catching cop, but then they took us to the Clayton County Jail, which is like this surprisingly beautiful building, like it's covered in windows, and the reason for that is basically that white people are infants when it comes to race. Like it's basically like, oh, here's the jail, windows, like peekaboo, like the jail's gone, so they feel okay about living in a white supremacist state. Like I was one of maybe 4 white people there that night. Well, there were a lot of white people, it's just most of them had guns and receding hairlines. But the reason it's so disproportionate is that the police are basically like a segregation enforcement force, and it sucked. Like, I don't know if you know this, but they put trans people in solitary confinement. I think they're scared of us using like our mystical tranny powers to escape. But please go leave St. Louis County Jail 0 to 5 on Yelp.
I don't mean any disrespect to the Christians. I'm spiritual myself, but Jesus had blowjob eyes. Jesus had blowjob eyes.
Hi, my name's Cass. I'm rather mentally ill and I've been to several psych wards. Here are my favorite things I've been in trouble for. I caught a frog. They didn't like it. I couldn't walk. Needed a wheelchair. They didn't like it. Every time they called a code green to the little kids unit, I'd go, wow, they must be breaking crayons over there. They didn't like it. Referred to my medicine as drugs. They didn't like it. Ate too many apples. They didn't like it. Every single time the intercom went off, I'd go, God, they didn't like that. Had a tic disorder. They didn't like it. I put on lotion, and they didn't like that so much they gave me a shot in my ass. Requested to call a patient advocate. They didn't like it. I was there because I drank acetone. I kept asking if the soda machine had acetone on tap. They didn't like that. I gave someone a high five. They didn't like it. I kept wanting to eat ice. They didn't like it. I'm a vegetarian. They didn't like it. I was upset I'd eaten veggie burgers every day for 5 days. They didn't like it. I didn't like it either. I had a panic attack. They actually didn't like that so much they took my clothes.
Fit check. I wore these as pajamas last night specifically so I could roll out of bed and go to class dressed like this. The only way I can currently describe my mental state is I am a plastic spoon that is loose in the dishwasher and spinning uncontrollably. Currently, I'm in the process of stealing my brother's beloved drink, a vanilla Coca-Cola, not sponsored. Lately, I've been wasting a lot of mental energy trying to decide if I have borderline personality disorder.
Don't commit die, because you might wake up a fat Republican white man. Just single-handedly save 60% of the population.
What's a video that lives in your head rent-free?
I found a joint in the basement. Anyone gonna fess up?
It's mine, okay?
See what you've done?
Mom, you should have aborted him!
What's next, James? Killing us in our sleep? Wearing our guts as accessories?
You're tearing this family apart!
This is lame. I'm out of here.
Whoa, pal. You're not going anywhere.
Guys, it was only once!
Not even once. Not even once. Not even once. Not even once.
Not even once. Not even once. Not even once. Not even once.
SCPs I could beat in a fight because I am built different Part 6. SCP-3999. SCP-3999 is an eldritch being that traps you in your own torture hell to torment you for all of eternity. However, unlike the poor bastard James Talleyrand, I would escape its clutches after only moments, and here is why. I am already bored all the time, and also I am stupid as hell. With my American tolerance for life being a waking nightmare combined with my inability to understand what's going on at any given moment, SCP-3999 would quickly be dissolved into the oblivion that is my cavernously empty skull.
More AliExpress shirts that I really want to spend my stimulus check on. Hello, you're beautiful and mean the world to me, and I just wanted to tell you that I eat fruit gushers while brushing my teeth. Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson. Edward Cullen. Born to Die, World is a Fuck. Kill 'em All 1969, I Am Trash Man. 410-757-864-530, Dead Cops. Jesus died for me. What an idiot. I would not die for him. I can only achieve a boner if the Windows 95 startup sound is playing on repeat. Ketamine and kebabs. Yes, I smell like a horse. No, I do not consider that a problem. Whatever gods there were abandon us because of him. Philip. Real Garfield girls are born in March.
Anyone want to hit it? Sawyer! Smoking kills! No. Smoking cigarettes kills more than 480,000 people per year. Cigarette smoke is filled with more than 70 cancer-causing chemicals, including these. Formaldehyde. Lead!
Oh man, I never knew all that. Time to put these bad boys to rest.
Smoking kills!
So it's gonna be forever, or it's gonna go down in flames. You can tell me when it's over, if the high was worth the pain. Got a long list of ex-lovers, they'll tell you I'm insane. So it's
Alright, I want to know your all-time favorite moment in politics, no matter the party or the country.
Mr. Supreme, your 30-second closing statement, please.
My name is Vermin, my name is Vermin, Vermin Supreme. My name is Vermin, my name is Vermin, my name is Vermin, Vermin, Vermin Supreme. And you can vote, and you can vote, and you can vote for me for president if you want to. And my name is Vermin, and okay, thanks very much for coming out today. Oh, one more thing. Jesus told me to make Randall gay.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Supreme. Thank you. All right.
He's turning gay!
All right, okay.
Hey, come on, I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy and it's my birthday. Come on, I'm a little birthday boy. You're gonna punch a little guy on his birthday.
See, now that's the kind of thing that's gonna get you beat the fuck up at a show. There are no conservative punks. There are conservatives who call themselves punk. There's a fucking difference. All that conservative punks are just people who thought that the movement was cool and wormed their way in where they didn't fucking belong. Let me just run down a quick list here. Conservatives are pro-war. Punks are anti-war. Conservatives are pro-nationalism. Punks are anti-nationalism. Conservatives are the authority, or they respect authority. Punks don't. Conservatism is a right-wing ideology. The founding ideology of punk, which was anarchy and socialism and communism, if you want to count those, is not. It's leftist. So yeah, running around like a chicken with its fucking head cut off saying, oh, right-wing punks exist is just gonna get you knocked the fuck out at a show. Not saying I'd do it, but it will get you knocked the fuck out.
There's no way to actually fuck someone's pronouns up if you just call them motherfucker. Who did that? That motherfucker. Or that dumb bitch. Or that dumb slut. Or that crack whore. It's easy, man.
So, judging by the fact that I get this comment basically every single day, it's obvious that TikTok doesn't actually care about my well-being and would love to see me plunge headfirst into Cthulhu's rectum only to have my ass dissolved and eaten like a Ritz cracker. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Bad bitches don't have a concept of mortality.